Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to speak about the match function. So the match function, what it does is that it returns the relative position of a specified item in a range of cells. So to put that in simple words, what the match function does is that it returns the position of an item in a list. Okay, so you give it a list, and then you ask the match function to search for an item in a list, and it will just output the position of the item in a list, and the position is just a number, an integer number. So it tells you this item is the third item in this list that you've given me. This item is the fifth item in this list that you've given me. This is basically what the match function does. You give it a list and you give it an item to search for the item in that list, okay? And then it will tell you this item is the fifth item, this item is the third item, whatever, okay? So let's see how it works. So basically the item that you're looking for is going to be called the lookup value. So for example, in this table here, let's say we're gonna look for Rob Walters in this table, okay? But the list that you're gonna give to the match function, of course, is just gonna be either a single row or a single column. You don't give it a table or a list of multiple rows or multiple columns. It's either a single row or a single column, okay? So if you write equals match, and then we put the lookup value as Rob Walters, okay, then the second input is going to be the lookup array. The lookup array is basically the list that you're looking Rob Walters in. So let's say we're going to look up Rob Walters in this list here, okay, in this list of names containing even the name header. And then the match type is going to be an exact match. So that's the third input, the match type. We're going to focus on the exact match. So it's just three inputs, the lookup value, what you're looking for, and which list you're going to look up in. And this list either needs to be a single row or a single column. It cannot be having multiple rows or multiple columns, okay? And then the third input is the match type. We're going to use an exact match. So if we press enter, okay, it will tell us that Rob Walters is the fifth item in this list. And that's correct because the name is the first, here's second, third, fourth, fifth. This is the position of Rob Walters in the list, okay? So here we've used it with a vertical list. You can also use it with a horizontal list as well. So Terry Duffy, for example, let's say we want to know what the position of Terry Duffy in this horizontal list is. We can actually start the list from the first name instead of starting it from the name header. Okay, so if we start it from the first name here, okay, from the first item on the list, we're gonna get that Terry Duffy is, yes, you guessed it right, it's gonna be the second item in the list, right? Because we started the list from Ken Sanchez here. So Terry Duffy is the second item on our list, okay? So that is simply the match function. It's an awesome function because it outputs an integer, okay? It outputs a number, and with that number, you can literally do magic, okay? And we will see that in upcoming videos, okay? So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.